What was your first job?
Well, I could say babysitting. I don't really count that. My first paycheck job, I detasseled corn. Do you know what that is?
Do you take corn off the plant?
No, I actually take the tassel off the top of the corn, and that keeps it from seeding off onto another field and making corn babies that aren't the right corn babies.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, a superpower? I've always wanted to fly. I dream about it.
That's what I want to do, because I wouldn't want to have to pay $1 million to fly everywhere.
That's a good point. It'd be nice to be able to just get out of bed and go where you want, right?
What do you do for fun?
I love to hike and climb tall things. I also like to hang out with my girlfriends and eat bacon and drink some bourbon. And I really love music, so even in the car, I like to sing to myself.
What was your favorite school subject?
Math.
Same.
Really?
Yeah.
We have so much in common.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh. Well, I love dark chocolate, but I've also become a huge fan of sushi.
Oh.
And then there's this pizza that's only made in Indiana, so I only get to have it when I go back there. It's called Arnie's, and every time I go there, I go and eat that pizza.
What type of pizza do you get? Like pepperoni or cheese, or what?
My favorite has a lot of vegetables on it and then just one meat.
Okay.
So I like mushrooms.
What is your least favorite food?
Lima beans. They're just gross. They're mushy and they have no flavor. I don't understand the point.
What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport, basketball for sure.
Oh.
College basketball specifically.
College. Okay. What do you like most about your job?
Wow. Well, I just really love seeing people take the next step in their life towards a positive direction. And so I get to do a lot of things that allow me to do that. Obviously the Star Power, but also, the foundation that I have. I get to help kids go to school, which helps them to be better. And the permaculture farms help food that'll grow sustainably and that feeds people, which makes their lives better.
Are you a realtor?
Not since 1996. I was licensed in 1992, and I let my license go when I moved to Colorado.
What is your favorite memory of Howard? Or funny?
I'll give you a really funny one.
Favorite and funny.
Okay, so funniest one, when I was still working for Kathy Russell, we went to a conference in Cancun, Mexico.
Oh, that was one of my grandma's favorite too.
Yeah, in 1995, and I got in the photo booth to take a picture with Howard. You know that big photo wall? And so I was standing next to him, and he's like, I know, give me a kiss on the cheek. And I was like, okay. So I threw my foot up, and I went to give him a kiss on the cheek, and right as I was going to kiss his cheek, he turned his head and kissed me right on the mouth. And there are pictures of it to prove it. Someone took a picture, so that was kind of hysterical.
And what's your favorite? It can be the same one.
Okay. I think my favorite memory of Howard was after my father passed away. My youngest son was only 9 days old, and I had to fly back to Indiana for his funeral. When I came back, Howard said to me, listen, I know I'm not your dad, but if you ever need any fatherly support, I'm here for you.
How did you become the CEO of Star Power?
Funny story. I was actually just doing my own thing, my own coaching business, and Jana Caudill, who's one of the stars, called me, and she said, I'm thinking about trying to buy the rights to Star Power from the guy that has them and bringing it back. What do you think? I said, I'm all in. This is my family.
It was Howard.
Howard had already passed away. He passed away in 2012. So Jana called me in 2021 and said she was thinking about doing this, and did I want to help her bring it back.
Who was the guy who had the rights to Star Power?
His name is Alex Charfin. He was a star, and when Howard was closing the business in 2009, he stepped up and bought the rights from Howard, and then he tried to run it for a couple of years, and it didn't really work out. So he stopped doing that.
Is he not here anymore?
He's not here at this conference, but he's still here on the planet.
Okay, he's not. He's doesn't go to the conferences anymore.
He has a different business now.
So, you bought Star Power?
I did.
Okay. And my last question is, how do you pick the locations of where the conferences are going to be? Like, how do you decide where it's going to be?
That's a great question. Well, a couple things. First of all, we try to go somewhere different every year because it's just fun for the attendees to change up locations. And then there are a lot of factors with hotels. So we try to find decent rates, but a really nice property in a location that people will find fun. And then it's just what they come back with, like how much money are they going to charge us to come there, kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it here.
I like it here too. Maybe we'll come back here. What do you think?
I'm probably going to go to Salt Lake City.
Are you serious?
Maybe.
That's awesome.
If I can.
We'd love for you to come back. Oh, if your mom lets you, well, I'm going to talk to her for you. We'll make that happen.
And that was my last question.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, you can ask me as many as you want.
As many as I want,
Yes.
really? So I know you do a lot of theater. What is your favorite production you've been involved in?
Willy Wonka, and I was an Oompa Loompa.
Oh my gosh, I bet you were an awesome Oompa Loompa. It's one of my favorite movies. And why do you like coming to the real estate conferences?
I don't know. I mean, I don't do a lot of speaking. And the only part where I actually was speaking here is probably right now. And when you called me up to the stage for wasn't it the, I don't know the name.
Kelton's video played, and then you put the challenge down. Are you excited to be an interviewer? Are you enjoying doing this?
Yeah.
Right on. You're kind of leading the charge. Does that feel like a responsibility, or does it feel fun?
It feels fun.
Right on. Well, you know what I've figured out in life? If you're not having fun, then don't do it. Do something with your life that makes you happy. Does that sound like a good idea?
Yeah.
I think your mom's happy doing what she's doing.
And she never wanted to be a realtor.
No. I heard a story. I want to know if it's true or not.
I don't know.
When you go trick-or-treating, do you like to see people's houses instead of just getting the candy at the door? Or do you wait at your house and tour people? Is that true?
I do like seeing inside of their house. I like the candy.
I like candy too. Do you have a favorite candy?
Oh my God, that's so hard. Why? The one question. It's a tie between Jolly Ranchers and Reese's and Hershey's.
I respect a man who has a balance of chocolate and non-chocolate in the favorite candy category. Well done, sir. Thank you for interviewing me. I'm quite honored that you chose me.
Thank you for actually letting me. I know you're busy since you own all this.
Not too busy for you, Jonathan. I think we're done.